All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and his sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into, all right, today is dealing with, keep growing, in righteousness and not becoming complacent, because as we've entered into, this wisdom, as the scriptures say, all right, matter of fact, let me start there, you know, and expound on it. I think that's in the book of Sirach, chapter 3. All right, it's the book of Sirach, chapter 3. All right. I started at 18. This Sirach chapter 3, verse 18. It said, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. So as we elevate in this understanding, as we toiling in his word, laboring in his word, and the Lord brings, his men on the level. One thing about it, we can't, become proud. We can't come too full of ourselves, man. One thing we have to pray for is humility as we increase in faith, as we increase in understanding, as we're constantly gaining knowledge and wisdom. And, the Lord is dealing, we have to pray for the humility to keep us grounded. That's why the scripture said, the greater thou art, the more thou humble thyself, because there's a different level of humility as we increase in our levels of understanding, and wisdom. Verse 19, it says, many are in high places and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. You see, the Lord is dealing with humility, man. He's dealing with the meek. He's not dealing, with the gimmicks and, men that boast themselves and, they exalt themselves and they promote themselves in the ministry. The Lord not dealing with that, man. Those men fall in front of the congregation. Okay, as we witness time and time again. Okay, we have to have a mindset that we got much work to do. We can have a mindset as if we've arrived. And we don't reach the pinnacle, and now it's just a mindset of 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 pretty much just boasting in the ability that the Lord gave us, man, and the wisdom that the Lord gave us. Nah, man, we never arrive until we make it on the chariots, man. Okay, and we got to keep that mindset. Verse 20 said, for the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored in the lowly. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. Staying within our lane. We can't, it's certain, every brother got their gifts, and the thing is to recognize their gift and toil and labor within their gift, man. Each brother got their own lane. Some brothers more similar to others. Some brothers, similar levels to, one another. But at the end of the day, each brother has their own lane. And the Lord, all right, has each brother in their own lane for a purpose, man. And we can't try to mimic a brother to the point to where, we're not being effective in the truth. You're trying to mimic a brother that is not meant for you to do what that brother do. There's certain things that we can pull from one another and add to who we are. We can add it, to our repertoire in this truth. Okay, we can pull from different brothers. All right, but there's certain things that are above us, man. And even just on the general level, that's why we stay within the confines of what the apostles and elders teach. We don't try to go and get, into the deep, mythical, secret wisdom. Okay, we stay within the confines of what's already, being taught. Verse uh, verse 23. And it says, verse 22 said, but what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence. Okay? And we think upon these things with a reverence, with a certain level of respect, thankful that the Lord, has dealt with us, man. We gotta be thankful just to be here, man. Really be thankful just to be here, man. To be a part of this, man. To be part of this opportunity, man. You know? And it says, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes, and the things that are in secret. Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand. So we have a wisdom that the majority of the earth can't even comprehend. Okay, and the Lord has just laid it out to us as a buffet. And when we think with their perspective, we think we be more appreciative. Okay, instead of trying to continue to, go into these deep things just so we can stand out and look like gurus on the internet, man. Nah, man. you know, just the fact that we hear and we understand, man. Okay, the scriptures speak about he that has a little understanding. All right, I believe that's Sirach 19. Yep, this Sirach 19 and 24 says, he that have small understanding and feareth the Most High is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. Because you got a lot of jakes with all this wisdom, with fringes on, but they be teach false prophecy. That's a lie. That's a sin. Okay, there's bearing false witness on the Bible when you teach false prophecy, man. Okay. So here it is, you have a brother that doesn't have, all this, wisdom and, can retain all this wisdom and, oratate it in an eloquent way, but he's teaching what he knows in truth and sincerity. It's going to be better with him because he's doing it from a sincere place and a meek spirit, man. That's what the Lord is dealing with. Okay? There's going to be men on the chariots that don't get hardly no views, man. Maybe 1 or 2. But they're going to be on those chariots, man, crowned. Okay? So we can never stop growing in righteousness, man. We can never feel like we've arrived, man. Because the Lord is dealing. All right? Because the Lord can stop dealing instantly. All right? This is the book of Luke chapter 18, verse 9. It says, and he spake this parable unto certain which trusted in themselves that they were righteous and despised others. Yeah, so you can feel, and that's a demon, that tempts all of us, man. You get the feeling like you're on some type of level and, ain't nobody moving like you moving, man, and you'll get the despising and being critical of brothers. Like, nah, man, that's an off spirit. Okay, that's an off spirit to be in. Okay, the reason we're here because the Lord got us here, man, and we doing what the Lord programmed us to do in the spirit, man. Okay, everything about us, the Lord gave that to us as a gift, man. Everything that makes us an asset to the body, the Lord gave us those things as a gift, man. Okay, we've conjured up nothing of ourselves, man. Okay. So you read this in NLT, Luke 18 and 9 says, then Yahushua told his story to some who had great confusion in their own righteousness and scorned everyone else, man. Okay, well, great confidence, like it says, then Yahushua told this story to some who had great confidence in their own righteousness, all right, and scorned everyone else. Okay, and the Lord, and that's one, it's a gift and a curse. The Lord bless you with certain abilities and revelations, and you're able to retain information. That can be a gift and a curse, man. Because you can begin to be overconfident in your own ability, man. Now understanding that the Lord gave you those gifts, all right, because he expects more from you. That's why you're not doing more than the next man, because we're not doing more than the next man because we're something great. It's the Lord gave us that ability because he expects more from us, man. Okay? Let's say if you design cars, Okay, you engineer cars. If you make a car, all right, with a V6 engine, okay, and then you make another car with a V12 engine, well, you're going to expect more performance out of your car with that V12 engine. Okay, you made the V6 engine for a purpose, for a gas saver around the city car. All right, and you made the V12, for more high performance and the weekend, flex on the weekend. Okay, but both of them serve a purpose. So of course, you're going to expect a different performance. All right, out of those two different cars, but they both are serving the purpose of the Creator, man. Okay, so it's the Lord that put certain spirits in particular men. Okay, some spirits will be more potent than others. All right, but the Lord expects more from those spirits that He gave more to. Okay, so it's not a thing of trusting, in our own righteousness, man. Okay, because we all right. If we had to, if you had to pull the law out, okay, and you pull up our highlight reel, okay, we out of there. Okay, we wouldn't even make it. we wouldn't even make it a tenth of the way. Okay, through the highlight reel, we'd be out of there. All right, and it says, reading it again, because scripture say to whom much is given, much is required, man. Luke 18:10, it says, two men went up into the temple to pray, the one a Pharisee and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself, God, I thank thee that I am not as other men are, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as the publican. I fast twice a week. In the week I give tithes of all that I possess. And the publican standing afar off would not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven, but smote upon his breast, saying, the Most High be merciful to me, a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone that exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humbled himself shall be exalted. So you had, all right, a Pharisee, which was brought up in the law, so he would know the history. He would know the law. He would know, the traditions, the customs, the temple, the working of the temple. Okay, fasting. He was boasting in these things, man. Okay, but you had a publican, one that wasn't, brought up in the law and understood the history and the customs. Okay, and he understood that, look, he need mercy, man, because both of them are sinner. The Pharisee, even though he was doing all these things, if you bring out the law, no one can hold up against that law, man. That's why there's no way anyone can be boasting in the law. The law is a great thing, and we all right rehearse the law, okay, in sincerity, all right. But to boast in that law, nah, man, your mindset, that means that you don't get the big picture of what Yahweh Shai is doing. Okay? He's dealing with someone who has a mindset to know that they need mercy, man. Okay? Because when you go here to Psalms 32, this is what this thing is going to be about. Okay? Psalms 32:1, it says, blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered, man. Okay, whose transgression is forgiven and whose sin is covered. That's who the Lord is dealing with, man. Those whose sins, those who understand that they need forgiveness and the sins covered, not the boasting the laws that we can keep. Okay, we need mercy from the ones that we can't. Okay, the ones that we fell at in this captivity, man. Okay, we rehearse the ones we can to the best of our ability, and we get better at those things. Okay, but we don't boast in it because we understand at the end of the day we still need mercy. We still have to have hope in the Savior, man, and His mercy. Verse 2, blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputed not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no guile. Okay, and that going to no guile, that means an honest man. Okay, because you got these guys boasting in the law, but they full of trickery and gimmicks, grifting. Okay, yeah, they can go in and pull out all these precepts and go into the history and these quotes, and they know all these debate terms and the debate format. Okay, and you look at it like this shit is amazing, But then they got all these gimmicks going, man. Okay, all this grifting and schemes. The Lord not dealing with that, man. All right, and we have to, have a mindset that we need mercy, man, and we need, understanding. Okay, that we need to continue to grow in understanding, man, of what's pleasing to our power. All right, so we want to have a mindset, just to keep growing in righteousness, man. And don't never be content or be complacent, no matter how much we've done in the past, man. It's about what's next, man. All right, what's the next level? What the Lord requires of us next, man. So Lord will you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom. Point by shalom. Bob Wild detail soon. Shalom.